All right. Now on to election integrity. Do you support election integrity initiatives such as the requirement for voter ID and the banning of ballot harvesting? And if so, what will you do to ensure that such requirements are followed in each county in Illinois?
So of course, I even signed the letter basically that would audit the vote, and I believe that's important. We audit everything else in this world, and so there's easy ways of doing it. So I believe it's important that we audit the vote. We understand with algorithms, we can tell you exactly what looks crazy. You know, when 125% of the population vote, there's something wrong with that. But yet, we don't look at it, okay? So I've actually hired a team from a great man that's on top of this. His name is General Flynn. I've hired his team to be here in Illinois. So we're going to learn a lot. We're going to learn a lot in this primary, but we're going after it hard in the general, like nobody else ever has in Illinois. They were only going after the swing states before. I got involved. I got introduced to this team. And I said, I want you in Illinois. They said, Illinois is not a swing state. I said, no, but Illinois is the fattest, laziest state in the country. I got to believe it's the worst. They agree with me, and they're on my team. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I could tell you stories because I was a victim. Well, maybe not a victim, but I had to go through hell with this election. During this election cycle, here's what we've come up with in my camp. 5 things we're going to do. And to answer the question, yes, we support election integrity. There is no election without integrity. Number 1, on day 1, yes, on day 1, we're going to mandate voter IDs. Makes no sense. Mandate voter IDs. Number 2, we're going to purge the entire voting database of dead people. Number 3, no more automatic voter registration. Do you guys know that? They can register you automatically. You opt out. Not anymore in the state of Illinois. Number 4, we're going to make sure that we are able to go back and check the results of votes, of elections. We're going to be able to audit results. Without auditing, there's no integrity.
So again, over a year ago, I filed an election integrity package calling for mandatory voter ID, calling for mandatory expungement, calling for a 1% audit, and calling for automatic digital tracking of any ballot that's sent from the clerk's office until it gets back. Now, let me make sure that we understand one thing. Joe Terrio talked about that a little bit. Friends, we have got to get involved because we already have control of the process. The county clerk is the sheriff of elections. So if you have problems in your county and concerns, you can go in and FOIA. We can monitor and track. If they're not doing the right job, there's where the fraud's being allowed at, and we are allowing it. And not only that, I want to encourage everyone here to serve as a poll watcher or election judge, preferably a poll watcher. Get signed up. We will put you in these high-risk precincts. We will train you, and we will monitor boots on the ground election fraud for safe elections.
In my opening statement, I had said how McHenry County has set the bar and been an example that we need to use throughout the state. And exactly what Darren just mentioned about Joe Terrio, our county clerk, is what I meant. He is one of the ones in McHenry County that is a shining example of how things should be done throughout this state, because the county clerk is absolutely the one that holds that integrity process in their hands. And we need to make sure that we're electing county clerks with integrity, that are transparent, are willing to do audits, as Joe mentioned, and keep that election process sacred and the voting process as well. Because, and as a party, we need to unify and work together from the grassroots efforts to make sure we are overseeing those polls and that we are overseeing the process and holding our county clerks accountable.